Crime across the nation in 2020. The rise was especially sharp in Georgia when you look at the number of crimes where someone was killed. Joe Henke has been combing through the data and is offering us some insight.
Crime estimates released today from the FBI show for the first time in 4 years, violent crime increased across the country and Georgia in 2020 as homicides jumped nearly 30% nationally compared to 2019. Here in Georgia, homicides increased more than 55%. Data Atlanta police sent to the FBI for the report shows homicides in Atlanta increased 62% year to year. In Georgia, overall violent crime increased 23%, assaults spiked 33%, robberies and property crime both decreased.
There are just so many variables today that are involved in what may be spiking crime, and particularly violent crime in and of itself.
Former DeKalb County Director of Public Safety Cedric Alexander is currently a public safety advisor for Sharon Gay's Atlanta mayoral campaign. Alexander says while violent crime from 2019 to 2020 trended upward on the national, state, and local level, it is hard to say across the board why crime is trending upward, as the issue is often very community-based. He says repeat offenders, unemployment, children being out of school, the pandemic, issues surrounding policing all could have played a role.
You would really have to focus in on each city individually and do a study, a very detailed study in each one of those cities.
While crime spiked last year, though, the rate of homicides and aggravated assaults are still well below totals from the late 80s and early 90s. Alexander says the focus must be to get ahead of the trend now before current crime numbers are normalized and record highs return. How individual communities respond, he said, will need to be tailored to their unique and local needs.
We have to utilize all of our technology, all of our data analysis that we have in front of us in order to be able to be as predictive as we can, but understanding that human beings are very complex individuals, and what we may do today may not work tomorrow.
And since the increase in homicides can be alarming by itself, to give more context of where crime is compared to record highs in the 1990s, the FBI's data shows last year homicides were still down 30% compared to 1991, both nationally and across Georgia.